The most famous of any Roman structure is by far the Colosseum, an oval amphitheater built in the middle of Rome. It was built of mostly concrete, sand, and large travertine stones. The Colosseum has been estimated to hold around 80,000 spectators, usually housing an audience of 50 to 60,000 to view gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, executions, or reenactments of famous battles. Seated between the Colosseum and Palatine Hill, the Roman Senate built the Arch of Constantine to commemorate Constantine I's victory at the Battle of Milvian Bridge in 312. The Arch of Constantine is the largest and last remaining Roman triumphal arch. Built using bricks and pieces from 2nd century imperial monuments, above the three main arches is the attic, with 4 sculptures of the Dacians on either side, with a large inscription in the center reading, "To the Emperor Caesar Flavius Constantinus, the greatest, pious, and blessed Augustus, because he, inspired by the divine, and the greatness of his mind, has delivered the state from the tyrant, and all of his followers at the same time, with his army and just force of arms. The Senate and people of Rome have dedicated this arch, decorated with triumphs." Today, the Arch of Constantine is still in tremendous condition, giving tourists an incredible look at ancient Roman architecture. One of the most impressive pieces of Roman technology has to be the aqueducts, the most famous of which is the Aqua Claudia, which completed construction in 52 AD and were fed by 2 main springs. The Aqua Claudia fed all 14 main Roman districts with water. Built stronger than most Roman structures, the architects mixed volcanic ash into the concrete, making it far more durable. The Aqua Claudia dropped 1 foot over every 300 feet, using gravity to bring water to the Roman people. Even though the Aqua Claudia underwent numerous repairs, the main structure still stands today, and while it's worn and weathered, it can still be viewed up close. Named after the 7 planetary deities, Saturn, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus, the Septizodium was built in 203 AD by Emperor Septimius Severus. Divided into 7 sections, the water feature sat on the southeast corner of Palatine Hill and stood 32 meters high. The Septizodium was intended as a decorative greeting for travelers entering Rome from Africa through the Appian Way, fed water through an aqueduct. The Septizodium was designed with a number of columns and statues, with a large basin of water at the base of the structure. A large portion of the Septizodium stood until the 16th century. However, no parts of the structure still stand. Standing 98 feet tall, the Colossus of Nero was a bronze statue built by the Emperor Nero in the foyer of the Domus Aurea. The statue was built to have Nero's resemblance and the Roman god of sun, Sol. In Nero's hand he held a globe, symbolizing his power over both land and sea. After Nero's death, the statue was moved with the help of dozens of elephants to make way for the Temple of Venus in Roma, and a crown was added upon Nero's head to more directly resemble Sol. Emperor Commodus replaces Nero's head with his own, but after his own death, the statue was once again restored. The Colossus of Nero was thought to have been brought down by numerous earthquakes and its metal scavenged. The foundation of the statue was unearthed in 1986 and can currently be viewed by the public. Located on Velian Hill, the Temple of Venus in Roma was perhaps the largest temple in ancient Rome. Dedicated to the goddess Venus, the bringer of good fortune, and Roma, also known as Eternal Rome, the temple was built by famous Roman architect Apollodorus. The temple consisted of two main spaces, one for each god, each space containing a large statue of their respected deity, both seated upon a throne. After extensive restoration efforts, the Temple of Venus in Roma has been reopened to the public. It's also being used by the Pope for public addresses and Good Friday ceremonies.